back in the wood shop today, where we are looking at how our treads are built. And in one of our last installments, we showed the ripping of the treads and the chopping. Now we're gonna pick up at the glue station and show you how that tread goes all the way through. Ben Wise is the production manager over the wood shop, and I see you're looking at some nice looking walnut here that is being glued in the glue rack. Maybe you can give me a brief overview of how the wood is glued in the glue rack.
So we're making thin treads. So they're gonna be glued up on the edge, and then they're gonna be clamped. There's a bar that's gonna come down and hit the tread on the top to keep everything the same plane. And then we're gonna clamp it horizontally, pretty high clamping strength to keep it all together.
How long does it take to glue set up? Is that like a couple days, or how long does that take?
No, the glue we use has a workable time of 3 hours. So the tread spends 3 hours in the glue rack, comes out, and we're able to start the process.
This first machine, it looks kind of rough, man.
It is. That's by design, though. This is a rough planer, so it's a planer. It planes both sides at the same time, and it just gets the glue off and just knocks the rough edges off the top and bottom.
How many treads a day are you running down this line?
During a good production day, we can do about 140 treads.
Now, I've seen treads of all shapes and sizes. Are these individual for individual houses and orders, or how are they divided up?
Divided by orders.
So you got to do 140 different things every day.
So this is a tread that's come out of the rough planer. So now it's ready to go through a planer sander. So when it runs through this machine, the tread comes out and it's finished on both sides. It does in one pass. It cleans both sides.
Okay, so we have some of these finished treads down here. Man, that is really smooth. That is a nice finish. I'm not seeing any veneer here, man.
Veneer, that's a solid piece of wood.
And everything you're making is a solid wood, and this is a construction style.
Yep, that is it.
And we're over here beside a pretty sophisticated looking machine.
This is an Italian-made CNC machine. The treads come off the line, go on this machine, and they're cut for length. Okay, the same operation. They never leave the machine. They're cut to length. All 12 edges are rounded over. And then if there's any routes that need done for a flight bracket, that's done on this machine as well. It routes it out, pre-drills the holes.
So this pocket out there, this is actually the bottom side of the tread, is that right? And so we're seeing the pocket. This is for a bracket for a floating stair?
Yes.
Okay. So when they install the bracket, everything is pre-drilled. Man, the contractor's gonna love you for that. I would think you could do all of these operations with a normal woodworking machinery, saws and routers.
Sure, there are definitely different options and maybe even a faster option. But this does everything we need precisely every single time. We click a program, it runs that program, and they come out outstanding. After they come out off the CNC, they move to these ladies here. This is a pretty important sell to us. These ladies have a great impact on the quality of these treads. If there are any imperfections in the tread, if there are any grain issues, any roundover issues, they take care of that. They give the tread the final touch in the wood shop. They sand everything to 120 grains.
Yeah, I can see there's a little bit of roughness there from the router, but over here on this side where she's sanding, that's gone, isn't it? That looks really good. And boy, I thought it was smooth before, but after it's been touched with that orbital sander, that makes a big difference.
Makes a big difference.